Hi everybody, welcome to our channel, or welcome back to our channel.
If you're new.
The funny thing is, he's showing you the one he has open and he's drinking, but he just got 3 new ones at Kroger.
Yep.
What'd you get?
I got one of these, I got a NOS, and I got a Rio Punch.
Is NOS by Monster?
Yep. NOS was originally one of Coke's things, but as part of a deal that they struck up with Monster to be their distributor for their cans, Monster got all of Coke's original energy drink products and brought them up to their standards.
Well, in case you're wondering, we are in line at McDonald's, and boy was this line long. It was the longest I'd ever seen it here.
It was the linest long.
I'm telling you.
For zero,
Yeah.
it's gonna be $2.42.
Could I get a receipt, please?
Yep.
Thank you. Talk to him.
Yep. One thing you should never ever do when you're unloading a car is to stand in the way of the tail when you're actually closing it down. Because if you hit your head on there, it's going to smart for days.
Poor head. Poor little empty head.
I was actually about to say, it actually is a good thing that there isn't much in there.
I would have been helpless if I was out there and saw him do that. I'd still be on the ground rolling on it laughing.
Until I turned him into a pulverized pancake.
Yeah, he would, because he'd steal the keys after going in there, start up the car and run my ass over. Oh my.
Yeah.
Mom would be like, "What was that thump?"
What was that thumping? Is there a speed bump back in here?
And then I come in and be like, "Hey, I actually ended up hitting a rather weird looking speed bump. I wanted to have a look at it."
It might have been a sleeping policeman.
It could very well have been a sleeping
There's
homeless
back
guy.
here, but it is up front, so you can just ask him for your up front. and he'll
All
have it for
right,
you.
thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
A sleeping homeless guy.
Harsh.
Yeah.
Is there any bills?
Shit.
What?
She didn't give me all my change.
We'll mention it at the front window.
I just got coins. Like, where's the bill?
Shit. Pardon my language, people, but damn.
You need at least $1 or $2, huh?
Yeah, I need $2.
Oh, by the way, did Mom rant about how much of a mess her phone's messages are now?
Probably not. I hate my new message service.
Yeah, in case you guys are wondering, if you happen to be Galaxy owners, you may have received a notice that said they're replacing your Samsung messages with Google messages. Mom,
Is not happy about it.
she hates it, and she hates it, and she'll hate it, till they box it up and crate it.
Yep.
She
I do not like it.
hates it.
Tell them what I don't like about it. Stupid bubbles.
You just did.
Go ahead.
Basically, you won't see this in the video because you also don't see how much time we've actually done on the video unless you're looking down at the thing. You don't see anything that's on the phone screen we see. We cannot tell you all about what we see when we're recording, but I can tell you that we see things that you may not see. One of those things is those bubbles.
And we be places that you need not be.
True. But we're not trying to reference the Men in Black song either. I mentioned it because, yeah. But anyway, right about, let's see, right about here is where Mom has bubbles on her screen from some of her more recent texts from some people she texts often with. Thing is, she used to have those just pinned to the top of the list on the Samsung Messages app. She can't do that anymore. Now they just end up as a persistent element across the side of her screen. It cuts into her screen real estate, She already has a small notch on the top middle of her screen.
I just don't like it. It's distracting. Like he says, it takes up too much room.
Yep.
I do not like it at all.
It was
Yeah.
poorly planned.
Yeah, it was.
They should have had the ability to pin the messages to the top out the gate before they actually rolled it out. They didn't. They're losing a customer.
Anyway, Chris, how was ARC today?
It was fun.
What'd you do?
Just in-house stuff. But yesterday was more interesting.
Well, tell them all about it.
We had stuffed animal or comfort item day. So I brought in the droid. I brought in, as soon as I got it, to a small group so everyone could see it. And the droid was the biggest hit of the whole show. And one of my friends even walked up to me and said, I don't know how much it's worth, but I'll give you $500 for it. But I declined and explained why, and they understood.
Hi, did I give you your drink already?
No,
Do you have the small sweet tea?
no. And also, when we were back there, this is probably my fault. She didn't give us our change.
The
So,
bill
the bill.
specifically.
She gave us the change.
This one
Yeah,
and this one?
yeah.
There you go.
So can you get that for me, or?
The change?
Yeah, $2.
$2 change?
Yeah. And some straws.
And what?
And
Some straws.
Did we get
Here
the
you go.
fries
Thank
yet?
you. No, but I won't drive off without them.
Okay.
So yeah, Mom is not too thrilled about the message bubbles.
Agua.
By the way,
Hate it.
speaking of Agua,
Did you ever tell them what you got when you went to the bookstore the other day, Chris?
I think I did, but I don't remember.
Well, tell them again.
So at the bookstore, I looked for Hocus Pocus 2 because they got the CD I wanted, but they didn't have it. So I looked at CDs again, found the CD I had to replace. Grandma swears up and down I'm wrong, but I know I'm right because the cable's out so bad. I brought my CD player, record player, multi-function radio, and we couldn't get the radio to work, so I played
There you go,
old
and I'm
songs
writing on your
off the
Thank you.
CDs, and the original copy of the CD I had was chewed up by one of the dogs. So I think we had more than one dog when this happened. And I've been meaning to replace my CD ever since, and so I did. Did they give us 2 fries?
I don't know. They might have done.
Notice has sandwiches. Did we order sandwiches?
Oh, here.
Right.
Hi, honey. This wasn't our order.
Okay.
It was large fries.
We just have large fries.
He just has a large fry. This was handed out. This
Here you go,
is a
buddy.
large fry for her.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
You're
Have a good
fine. You too. They're so busy. I think they're doing pretty good considering how busy they are.
I'm glad I checked the back. I was like, why is this heavier than normal? And that's all the same.
we just had a large fry. It shouldn't have been that heavy, huh?
Surely they won't pass it out to somebody else now that we've had it. I think that's against the health code.
Yep.
Should have just gave it to me. Nah, I didn't want it.
Yep.
Who knows what weird
We're
they
going
put on it.
home and having us a big wussy. I don't want to cook dinner.
Yep.
We're actually gonna have pizza. In case anyone wonders what that translates to from Mom.
Yep.
But we're not going home just yet. As it turns out, I actually have to return to the library my copy of Luigi's Mansion 2H2. Pretty fun game, that one.
Wow,
So,
look at all the traffic.
Yep.
at the end of the day, I'm not in any rush to get my hands on it, if you know what I mean. It is pretty fun, but at the end of the day, I still have a bucket list.
Yeah. Ben's enjoying his new game, but it's down today.
Yeah, it was down at the moment when I last checked because people are going to be people. So why should it be, right? So what's caused it to go down this time? So, in case you're wondering, the following is something that might go over your head if you're not into Sword Art Online.
So we're going to keep it short.
We'll try to keep it short, but I
because
want to
have
make
something
sure
to
that
tell
this,
anyway, so go on.
I want to make sure this is explained easily. So here we go. So yeah, Sword Art Online Fractured Daydream. You know, yeah, that game. So it went down for emergency maintenance earlier today in order to correct an exploit where people have been able to access the character that's going to be offered via the DLC packs early. To put it into perspective, this is a game that likes to go online first and foremost. You can actually play some parts of it offline, but it's meant to be played while you're online because there's features available online.
Yeah.
So if you're able to access a character who isn't even out officially yet, it should actually be cause for alarm.
Oh, I like that house too.
What'd they do?
Put Trump signs all over the yard.
And I don't have to pee yet.
Are you going to tell him why you said that?
Mom gave me this idea to pee on Trump signs if I have to pee while we're out.
Not for real.
Not for reals, I'm just evilly saying. Because, you know, me and Christopher were actually born from the bloody bowels of HE double hockey sticks.
He's from Michigan, remember? Okay, I had to go to the doctor yesterday. It was an adventure. There's a cute puppy if you want to film it. So I get there, right?
So she gets there.
And I was 10 minutes late. I freely admit I was 10 minutes late. And the line was super long because they were asking everybody to re-up their paperwork and show proof of insurance. So I was like, okay. And I popped into the bathroom and went and peed because, you know, I had to.
As you do.
Yeah. And then I got in the end of the line and I waited in that line for 7-8 minutes. So all in all, by the time I got up to the line, I was 16 minutes late for my appointment.
Because of the line.
Because of the line and because I went to the bathroom. Because I really wasn't a whole 10 minutes late. But anyway, so she says, well, they can't see you. And I was like, why? And she said, we have a 15-minute cutoff, and it's been 16 minutes. And I said, but I've been in the line. It's not my fault you had a line. They're not going to see you. And I said,
Go
no,
check.
I want to be seen. I said, this is not fair, and I'm not having it.
And I will be seen.
And I'm going to be seen today. And she said, well, I'll go ask them if you want me to, but they're going to tell you no.
You know what they did instead?
And so I said, go ahead. And she comes back out a couple minutes later looking like somebody ate her pet bunny. She looked terrible. And I said, uh-huh. She said, they'll see you. She was so begrudging.
Did you get her name?
Nope.
Did you complain about her?
Nope.
Why not?
Because I'm stupid.
If that happens again, you are going to do it.
And because I felt smarmy. I just turned the wrong way. This is why you don't film videos while you're driving. Because you will screw them up.
Yep.
Or screw up your trip anyway.
You'll screw something up.
So anyway, then I saw the doctor. And I had to have my blood sugar done twice because the first time it was super, super
Yeah,
low.
the people just faked their way through that first one, apparently.
It was super
They got
low.
a pink dot.
Yeah, they didn't get enough blood to test it right. So
So they
then-
had to get it again.
Yeah, so then they poked me again and checked it, and it was fine. It was nice. It wasn't low. It was on the low end of normal, but it wasn't low. And then she couldn't get an oxygen level over 90, no matter how much she made me breathe or anything. And finally I said, is it because my fingernails show? Is it because my fingernails are so long? And she said, oh yeah, that's it.
Yep.
What happened?
I almost missed my turn. I give up. I have the Dane Bramage today. And it's all on film. I can't even deny it.
You might as well just own up to your brain damage, Mom.
To my Dane Bramage.
We got it from her. She kind of got it from us.
So I've been dealing with a lot of pain lately. In my lower back and my hips. Like a lot of pain. So she gave me a new muscle relaxer to try yesterday. And I took it last night and it didn't do a damn thing. But I'm going to take it again tonight and see if it does better. Because like Mom said, I was so stressed about driving all the way over there and going to the doctor. Because I hate to go to the doctor. And she said it might not have helped because I was so stressed and I was all clenched up all day. And
Yep.
she's right. So I'm going to give it another try again tonight. And wish me luck, because if it don't work, I'm going to cry.
Want to tell what else we did while we were out there?
You can.
So, Mom felt a little peckish. And
Angry.
I
Eaten all day.
felt a little peckish. So, Mom was actually wondering where she could get some grub. I, having ulterior motives as per usual, suggested Shoots.
Sheets did not work.
We went to Shoots anyway, though.
404, sheets not found.
No, we went to Shoots. We went to the Shoots in Marysville. Fun fact, that's what they replaced the Marysville Rite Aid with.
Okay, Chris, you about ready?
Almost.
Anyway, so we went to that Shoots. And I got myself a grilled cheese.
Sorry, Lord.
What?
He was swinging.
Anyway, so I got myself a grilled cheese. Mom got herself a pretzel. I got myself a Monster Nitro from within the core, and between those, I had enough points to also get myself one of my dogs. Thing is, that Shoots location doesn't have Dr. Pepper barbecue sauce, so I swapped that for Buffalo. Guess what?
What?
That was some good eating, I tell you what.
My pretzel was pretty good.
I'm threatening to
They
have...
used regular salt on it, though. And a lot of it, so that was a little problematic. But I always end up wiping salt off my pretzels anyway, so it's okay.
So, I actually was threatening to have another grilled cheese today, but Mom's gonna be like, no!
You liked their grilled cheese a lot, didn't you?
Yeah, basically it's one pair of super giant sourdough bread slices with your choice of 2 cheese slices
I thought my
inside.
carbonated wash. They win.
And guess what?
What?
It in diagonal slash it.
Buckle up, buddy.
That's what I'm doing. That's what they were listening to on the computer.
What?
The song I played at McDonald's.
Oh. That is funny.
But where was the beer? Right.
Yeah. So, we went somewhere else and got food.
Yeah, I'll tell that in a moment. I wasn't quite done because weirdo interrupted.
Because
Anyway, as for the grilled cheese, 10 out of 10 would grill again.
I made him tear me off a piece of the crust. It was actually really very good. It didn't have much cheese on my piece, but I just wanted to taste it.
She
and
asked
see
for
what
a
it was
corner
like.
piece.
Yeah.
The corners don't typically get that much cheese if you happen to get it with 2 American slices in it.
It was still so funny, though, that we had grilled cheese a couple nights ago, and then he turned around and got a
Sheets grilled cheese.
grilled cheese.
I was actually wanting to try it because reasons, and Mom having made that grilled cheese the other night reminded me that I wanted to try something like that, so
Our grilled
There we
cheese
were.
we made at home was a hit. Everybody was so happy.
Yep.
don't come looking because that particular grilled cheese is no longer of this world.
It was long gone. It was good, though. I mean, it was so good I'd make it again tonight.
Yeah.
But right now we're doing pizzas this day.
I got me and Mom the Kroger Rising Crust brand.
I got me Red Baron
And I got a tombstone.
because he's dead.
What do you want on your tombstone?
Get it?
I think we ought to have tombstone pizzas on Halloween.
We should.
Mom?
Yeah, we should.
Mom,
Yeah.
next time we happen to go towards anything on Halloween, include a trip to a place that sells tombstone pizzas. You do not have the right to say no.
I hear you. Oh, did you show my boo-boo?
See that right there?
This is my boo-boo.
Mom accidentally ripped off that part of her arm, so she had to reattach it and then apply an ace bandage to it.
It felt about like that.
Yep.
In
Let me know
in
how you
actuality,
said
it was.
something
In actuality, it's a repetitive motion injury.
Yep. I've had it before. And at night, this really sounds stupid, but it helps so much. At night, when I'm not doing anything, I put it in a sling, and that really helps rest it a lot.
funny. Yeah.
I'm glad we still had Chris's sling.
I am too.
I told the doctor about it, and she told me, yeah, we recommend doing that. And I was like, oh, cool. So the hospital never told me to do that.
We just never
Here, I
got.
thought I was so clever.
We just never got rid of the sling.
Poor Chris.
Yep. Anyway, guys.
Yep.
So we went to the library earlier in the schedule. And I checked out a Star Trek cookbook. And now I'm plotting something really evil to do.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna buy my own copy of the cookbook.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna buy the ingredients for Klingon blood wine and Romulan ale.
And yes, they're alcoholic beverages.
And then I'm gonna make some so I can bring it in, sneak it in, pretend it's juice strength. Since Romulan ale is booze with Gatorade in it. And Klingon blood wine is also the type of rum you added to the Romulan ale, but with red fruit juice drinks added to it. So I'm gonna make plenty so I can share some with my favorite buddies.
He's gonna kill the whole damn bunch of them, I'm telling you now.
Christopher might as well just be saying, I'm going to kill everybody.
I am horrible for plotting this far ahead, aren't I?
Yep, there was something I wanted to tell, and I can't remember what it was.
It must have been a big
Oh,
fat lie.
Bonnie. Bonnie went to Ashland with one of her friends for a church thing this weekend. And in Ashland, they have...
Beelers, Beelers, Beelers.
So she went to Bueller's and got Ben some Ball's soda, B-A-W-L-S. I have no idea how many she got them. Did she say?
No, they just had some balls root beer for you.
So it could be one, could be two. Don't know.
We'll have to see.
It could be over 9,000.
Yeah. And she also got 2 cream puffs, right?
Right.
Yeah.
One for me and one for Mom. And I am very grateful, Bonnie. Thank you very much. That was very, very thoughtful of you. And I'm kind of excited because I love cream puffs. So I'm going to go pick those up tomorrow.
Yep.
I'm tempted to give Mom both of mine. She just likes them so well.
Yep.
Have you had a Beelers cream puff?
They're delicious. They're the best cream puffs I've ever had. And I've been down to Columbus and gotten them from that German restaurant whose name I can't remember right
Der
now.
Dutchman.
No, it's like, I can't remember. It's down around campus.
Ah.
John, put in the comments where we went and had that German food with Caitlin and Keaton, and they talked about how they were on diners, drive-ins, and dives, remember?
Triple D.
Yeah. But anyway, they have a very, very delicious peanut butter cream puff. But still, I like Bueller's better. I just do. It's so good.
You didn't say Beelers right. Say it right.
Nope.
Say it right.
No.
Say it right.
No.
Say it right.
Quit.
Say it
What's our
right.
time looking like?
Almost 25 minutes.
we better polish this video off. What you got coming up, Chris?
Well, I have to miss what's tomorrow because of the appointment snafu today.
Which sucks. Well, are you sure you don't want to try going in and then maybe just being a little late for your appointment?
Nah.
Alright. That's more money for me. And then,
No, I'm taking that money.
What is tomorrow? Friday?
Friday.
Yeah, sorry I didn't film yesterday. By the time I got home and everybody had eaten and everything, it was like 7:30 and it was just so late. And I was very tired, so sorry about that. But I will be back tomorrow, right guys?
Right.
Yep.
I don't know what we'll have to talk about since we've talked about everything in this video. But we'll give it a shot anyway. Okay, thank you for joining us. Come back and see us tomorrow. And if you're not subscribed,
Do so.
do so. Because frankly, it really helps me out a lot. And,
The more subscribers one has, the bigger they are on the TubeU.
yep. And
Don't forget to also hit the bell because sometimes, even if you're
that's what I
subscribed,
was gonna say.
they won't tell you. So, hit the bell.
I hit all notifications.
If you want all notifications, hit the bell, and then from there, hit all notifications.
Why would you not want all notifications? We're pretty entertaining.
Yeah.
Of course, you could always
Especially since I can say something really funny tomorrow.
change it to personalized notifications in the event that we decide to get a lot more varied, so that you'll get what is basically all about what you'd be interested in. But come on, where's the
Just
fun in that?
subscribe so you don't miss anything.
Don't forget to like the videos too,
Yeah.
because as it just so turns out, videos that a lot of people like happen to get blessed by the algorithm.
And something else you can do too that really helps me is make a comment, even if it's just to say hi. It really, really helps me.
Because comments, believe it or not, are a form of engagement.
Uh-huh.
The more engagement a video gets, the more it gets out there.
So anyway, come see us tomorrow. Do all the things. And, have a good night. We'll talk to you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.